Man, today's topic really bums me out.
Why? Is it about how your skeptical atheist delusion will eventually end when you're roasting in hell with your atheist buddies?
No.
Well, it should be, because I've submitted it as a topic request like 500 times.
Is it about how if you add up all the windows in World Trade Center 7 and then divide them by the number of U.S. presidents, you get the secret code to the U.S. vault that houses zombie JFK?
No. Then what is it? I can't stand watching you mope. It's about witches.
Ooh, which ones? Sabrina the Teenage or Hermione Granger?
Hey, what about that bewitched witch?
You mean Samantha Stevens?
She had a name? I thought she was just called Bewitched Witch.
No, not any of them.
Then who?
Child witches in Africa.
Oh man, what a bring down.
Color Me Gone knows that we're a comedy channel, right?
Yeah, and we're puppets. No offense, but we don't really do serious stuff very well. I don't know, unless it's like, Jim Henson's funeral or something.
Oh man, when Big Bird's voice breaks when he sings, "It's Not Easy Being Green," I lose it every time.
Well, I think we should still tackle it as a subject.
How? In order for us to fight, someone would have to defend the practice of missionaries who seek out child witches in Africa for torment, torture, and death. You want to be the pro-child witch puppet fundy?
I may be a fundamentalist when it comes to most things Christian, but I'm not crazy. I suggest we call Reverend Pone.
Frack that noise. Yeah, I don't think Pone is a very good idea.
Well, too bad, I've already called him. Hello! Reverend Pone, it is I, Fundamental Q Monster, and I was wondering if you'd come over to the conference room to argue with us about something. Well, normally I wouldn't pass up a chance to argue with you blasphemers and disbelievers, but I'm afraid I'm out of town for the moment.
Doing what?
Missionary work. I heard tell that there are some children possess Satan himself, and it's my job to exorcise him from their tiny little bodies.
I knew it. When you get back from Africa, you're a dead man, Pone. You hear me? A dead man.
Africa? Who said anything about Africa? I'm in Mount Pleasant. You're where? Michigan.
Wait. You're in Mount Pleasant, Michigan, looking for child witches?
Yup. What did you think? That the only place that these pawns of Satan appear is in Africa?
Well...
No, sir. Beelzebub is crafty and he can appear anywhere, anytime. Now, if you'll excuse me, I got to get demons to put down. Well, wasn't that interesting?
Yeah. Now I'm even more depressed than I was before. Okay, I've had it. This topic is over. What do you guys think?
Is the persecution of children based on backwards and ancient dogma an abomination that needs to be stopped?
Or... No, there is no or. It needs to be stopped. Period. Full stop. I don't care where it is. I don't care if it's in Africa. I don't care if it's in China. I don't care if it's in California. I don't care if it's in my backyard. If there are people looking for child witches, that they can exploit them or exercise them or do whatever, they need to be stopped. They need to be stopped and they need to be put in jail. And then they need to be lobotomized because I don't want to talk about this subject ever again. Not before the weekend, dudes. Come on.
Yeah. Comment or send a video response. You need to calm down, dude.
I told you this was a bad topic.
Yeah, our topic should have been about zombie JFK.
Hello, fellow Opinion Villagers. Today is May 11th, 2012, and it's Eat What You Want to Eat Day, Child Care Provider Day, and Military Spouse Day. So, go do those things. Me? I'm gonna eat drywall. What? It's Eat What You Want to Eat Day! First, we are back from Orlando, and the trip was great. Up next is some video narrated by everybody's favorite but sneaky fundamental monster. It's just a little bit of clips from the trip. More will be coming soon, and I want to thank everybody once again for the trip, for the donations, the support, and the love. Thanks. Second, as soon as we got back, Ariel started to have leg pain, and by leg pain I mean she was like literally doubled over. Her knee hurt so bad. So she went into the hospital early Monday morning. She's been there since. On Wednesday, they had the Mile Reservoir, which was the hole that they put in her head so that she could get chemo directly to the brain and spine. They had to remove that because the incision was looking a little strange. The upside is that she's feeling better and she is still eating and there hasn't been a whole lot of nausea. Downside is that she's been at the hospital. Third, and speaking of home, which I really wasn't, but speaking of home, we have a new one. After 3 weeks after the fire of looking for a place to live, we have one. Currently, moving in is kind of on hold because we need to have the place cleaned and ready for Ari to move back into, or to move into. And it's really just kind of difficult to move when you have one kid in the hospital and one parent with them. In addition to all of the other things that have been going on, the trip and the kids in school and stuff. But hopefully that's going to get cleaned this weekend, and we're going to start moving in Sunday and be in as soon as possible because, quite frankly, I am getting tired of sleeping on my mother-in-law's sofa. Fourth, once I get the house squared away, and once my son graduates from high school, and once school is over, and once Ariel comes back home, I am hoping to be back in full form, making videos on a regular basis. I want to thank everybody for their patience and understanding. And, in this kind of downtime, channel-wise, I've had a lot of time to think about the channel, which is never really a good thing. But be prepared for more characters and new segments and different stuff. Fifth, there is no fifth. Until next time, my delightful denizens of Opinion-Ville, this has been Jason with a T.
Okay, put the names in the name thingy. That makes the names be up on the computer for you.
Good.
Are you sure you want to do this?
It's the only way, Oswald. I have a reputation to maintain.
What reputation? The reputation you have for being addicted to over-the-counter cold medicines?
No.
Oh, the reputation that you have for dabbling in bisexuality?
No.
Then the reputation you got for hanging around the monkey cages at the zoo in bikini briefs and the Superman cape?
How did you know about that? Those records were sealed.
I don't know.
I'm talking about my reputation for being a man of my word.
Oh, that's true. You promised to never climb into the chimp enclosure to those police guys, and you never done it again.
Isn't it time to get started?
Oh yeah, we've been filming now for a few minutes.
Hey everybody, ready for some shout-outs? I am, so let's get started. Welcome! Happiness is for Losers, Tony62254, Treknologist, Mittenzuki, Ginatron, Dark Mercury 187, Triple X-Iled, rachellexicon, Kresmerich, that's as close as I'm getting. Got to Make Sense, Yadabub, Volgagore, ApocalypseNapalm, Purple Leg Gem 23, Daith Dublin, Mark Net Connect, Felita the Geek, Petro 67, Camel Brain, Esplin 227, Bigoted Atheist, Apisu 12, Osler 5000, Jabber CT, Norwegian Skeptics, Clever Wombat, Zeraphine, Formula 400 Pontiac, Prisley, St. Wibbins, Doug Schuff, J.N. Joblon, Marco 171180, JCVC 2011, Mezand the Band, The Sarnanen, Agthongning Cloth, Forza 4567, 360 Addict, Talking Wighead, The Atheist Lover, A Ginge Aggrieved, Zeriki Shadow, Liam 2008, Madam 9958, Noise Index Music, Madness 400, Venonymous 511, RonaldoDelos Muertos, Cosmic Sky Daddy 1, Posh Lover 12, Dr. Tankification, Dundude Bemlal, Moonshine 2004. Okay, about 50 down. Now only about 1,150 left to go. Yay. Thanks guys for subbing. Until next time. Okay, how did you find out about the zoo incident?
Funny Monster told me.
How did he find out?
Executive producer Raul told him.
And he found out how?
AJ told him.
And who told AJ?
Oh, I did.
Oh. Wait a minute.